Many of us men who have gone our own non-traditional direction in life routinely get shamed with,
"Some woman just hurt you."
That's supposed to be the simple and dismissive answer to our position in life now. But have you ever wondered what that phrase reveals about the person dismissing you so flippantly? Here's what I hear when someone responds,
"Oh, some woman just hurt you,"
or
"You're not over your ex,"
which all pretty much amount to the same thing. When someone rolls their eyes at you with this dismissive remark, disregarding all the concerns and facts and logic you present to justify your positions as though you really needed to anyone, all your protests about marriage, women, the odds of success, etc., it means that they're not listening to your reasons. It's in one ear and out the other. So much for the understanding and caring gender, huh? Basically, unless you're gay, according to women, you must pursue women. You must lay down in traffic for them, or there's something wrong with you. The shaming from these vain narcissists is that you're secretly lying when you say that women don't appeal to you.
Because that's just crazy. Look at us. We're everything.
And that your aversion to women now, in their twisted rationale, means that you actually want women, according to female logic. Your resistance to women means that you want them. This is the nonsensical, backwards female logic that women love employing on men to seem clever, even though what they say makes no sense at all. Like when women say,
"You're secretly gay,"
if you're averse to having sex with another man. According to women, you actually want sex with another man if you don't. Similarly, you actually want women when you say you don't. And we have females leading countries now? God fucking help us with this logic. Women are evolutionarily shrewd at using word salad that sounds reasonable on the surface, so men submit to the ideas, because evolutionarily, men just say yes to those people that hold the eggs, women. So it doesn't matter that you give women 100 calm and sane reasons why they're not a priority to you anymore. Women, being self-important, won't believe you. To them, you're lying. You must be lying.
"Women are great. There's no way you have no interest in us. I think you're scared. I think a woman must have hurt you."
Sunrise Hoodie talks about shaming tactics in his MGTOW shaming series, link below. He touches on how shaming towards a single man says that a man is lacking when he's without a woman in the eyes of others. And even when he says he's happy, most people like to play traditional armchair psychologist and just flat out don't believe you. So like I said, when a woman dismissively laughs off the notion that you no longer care about women and relationships anymore, they disregard your reasons. They disregard the logic. They disregard the common, calm sense you're speaking, and instead look for a possible and fictional self-biased reason so that their religion of woman remains true because they have nothing else without it, i.e.,
"Some woman must have hurt you. That's all it could be. Not the 100 rational reasons you've just given me. I think they were all lies."
Let me illustrate a scenario that women might understand. It would be like an arrogant man trying to hit on a woman and her declining his advances by saying,
"I'm not interested,"
and him completely disregarding her answers and reasons and all her wishes and protestations toward him, and him just being single-mindedly, self-absorbed and responding egotistically with,
"Yeah, right. I don't care. I know you want me, baby."
And then coming up with stupid justifications for his one-sided point of view with things like,
"Some guy must have hurt you, baby. That's why you say you don't want me. But I know you do."
Can you see how full of yourself it sounds, ladies? Are you starting to see why there just might be a calmer and more sensible reason why men are walking away from you, especially considering the legal dangers and as well as your entitled attitudes? But it can't be that we simply don't find you appealing anymore. No, can't be that. It must be some other nebulous, made-up, fantastical reason, right? Like,
"You're afraid,"
or
"Someone hurt you."
Also, let's not forget this. She can't understand why a functional male tool, like yourself, a man, feels anything anyway. Her view of you as a provider tool helps her disconnect any feeling towards you either. because she sees you as a human doing, not a human being, as has been pointed out numerous times in our circles. And so her quite understandable conclusion would be, why would a male tool feel anything? And being a provisional tool that she uses, she no more understands why a man has feeling than trying to comprehend why a screwdriver would have feelings. Which brings me to the point of this video. She cannot understand why you might be justified in feeling loss in your past. Say you even do harbour some feelings of the past of being hurt. This is what I hear when a woman arrogantly dismisses the very sane and rational reasons I no longer put her on a pedestal. Why I no longer find traditionalism or women interesting on the whole as a lifelong goal of playing happily ever after in her dollhouse. When she simply dismisses me and says,
"Oh, some woman just hurt you,"
or
"You can't get over your ex."
Pay attention to this, gentlemen. She's conveying to me that she'd get over her ex in a heartbeat. So why can't I? She's saying that she wouldn't be hurt by a breakup. So why am I hurt? Now, when enough time has passed after a breakup and you've moved on, but don't wish to waste your time down that path anymore because you've learnt your lesson and the cost-benefit reward is just not there anymore, and now you're living a contented life away from it, I find it quite clear these days, having the benefit of not being shamed by terms that don't pull on my heartstrings anymore. It's quite laughably clear that a woman is saying of my past experiences,
"Why would you be hurt by someone you once loved? I can move on really, really easily, so I find it odd that you can't."
If you need a big lesson to point out as to why women can't love you like you loved them in the past, gentlemen, this is it. When they dismissively say,
"Some woman hurt you,"
or
"You can't get over your ex,"
they are saying that it's laughable that you can't switch off your feelings of loss to someone you may have felt deeply for in the past and all the betrayal that happened to you. They are telling you how heartless they are, gentlemen, because they can switch off quite easily. But note, this is the funny thing, she would want you heartbroken and unable to move on from her if you ever broke up with her. Oh yes, if you ever broke up with her, she'd completely understand you not being able to move on nor get over her.
Now me, I understand completely if you are heartbroken over me, because I'm a goddess.
She's completely self-referential in her view of the world. Remember this, gentlemen, she cannot understand why you'd care about another because she can't care about another. I talked about some of this in my previous video. She can't love like that. Link below also. She doesn't really love a man as a person the way a man loves her. A man needs to just accept this biological hardwiring in women. A man generally loves his woman like he loves his daughter. She loves men functionally. She loves what you do for her, or the kids, which she sees as her kids anyway. And if you think they're your kids, gentlemen, just get a divorce and then you'll find out whose kids they really are. She doesn't invest much into the relationship, so she finds it very easy to discard you in the end. It's why she can move on so quickly compared to men. She doesn't invest as much as men do, and why she can't understand your feelings of loss over a past relationship. I talked about this in an old video of mine, which I just re-uploaded because I had a few requests for it again, called You Love What You Invest In, link below. It's another reason why men feel shattered and betrayed at a female's flippant betrayal in a breakup, because he's worked for and given her as much as he can to satisfy her nesting, her wants and all her needs, just to be validated and loved by her. And then one day she just
feels
like she's out of love or bored and just leaves. I think it's quite reasonable that men are getting to understand how unreciprocal women are compared to how men feel and what men contribute in relationships compared to women, and why men have started to be just as uncaring about relationships now as most women tend to be. This lack of caring and empathy. Let's say that even if a man still can't get over his past pain and breakup, what does it say about the woman who laughs at this pain? Why do we still believe in the female being the more caring and understanding of our gender when they are so flippant and cold if a man would open up with such emotion and feeling? Why is a weak man despised? Yes, we know it biologically speaking. But just as a plain matter-of-fact thing, why is a man so despised not only by men, i.e. you're a pussy, but also by women, i.e. you're weak because you're not over your ex? It's essentially the same thing, though we note women show resistance all the time to moving forward in life, and they're very careful, and they're very wary of getting hurt. Say if you want to date them or kiss them or move forward with any path in life with women, it's always men who need to be patient and understanding of women. But can you imagine a man responding to a woman like a woman responds to a man when he shows pain? If a woman was hurt in her past, men are instantly sympathetic and say it's okay and even feel for her even more. But it's not the same in reverse. If a man opens up, especially with painful feelings, like women say they want men to, they're disgusted by it.
Give me what I want. I changed my mind. I don't like what I said I wanted now.
Sound familiar? Anyway, what I'm saying is women have very little compassion or caring for a man's fears or pains despite what they say. In her eyes, he shouldn't feel hurt over his loss in the past because she wouldn't. Remember, gentlemen, when she says,
some woman just hurt you,
or
you can't get over your ex,
and she's telling you to just get over it and grow up, she's saying she can't understand how you can't move on because she could move on really easily. Because she never really invested much in her past relationships to love anything. So she finds it very, very easy to let go of those old relationships and monkey branch onto another functional one. That's why she dismisses your past pain as something so irrelevant that she can't understand you holding on to or feeling pain and loss for, because it's irrelevant to her, because she can't relate to it. She doesn't care about anyone she's been with in the past for the same reason you don't care about an old power drill you threw away last week. Men are functional objects of love to her, while you're new and working, that is. She doesn't love you, the person, the way you love her, and she can't understand why you loved anyone in the past as a person. Anyway, this was an insight I had about the cliched
someone just hurt you
shaming phase that I wanted to share with you. Go your own way, gentlemen. Later. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to keep checking my channel for new videos, and also hit the bell icon once you've subscribed to be, hopefully, notified of my new stuff. And feel free to donate through Patreon or PayPal. It keeps me creating videos and I really do appreciate it. A special thank you to those who have just donated to me this last month. You're the greatest, guys. Thanks.